Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for Fight Night Season 1, Episode 7, Jekel Island. So, McKinley and Lil Homie, I found out his name is Ray, Baby Ray. Lil Baby Homie Ray. They making a pit stop down to the rib shack. You know, he eating all of them fat mouth black, all of them. They going to the Jekel Island. So, they stop at this rib shack. Hudson and Chicken Man, they're on their tail. Fat Mouth Black and Lil Homie, they go in the gas station. And they get a, well, you know, it's a rude, racist redneck in there. And Fat Mouth Black think, oh, you know what? It's time to pop your cherry. It's time. He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait for somebody to say something to him so he could overkill. He gonna try to influence little Baby Ray Homie to use his gun on the man. You know, put your gun in his face. Now they both got their guns out in the man's face. McKinley sees through the window, comes in, got to talk his ass down. Cause what are y'all even doing? Why we got guns out? What are you doing? Hudson, he ready to go inside, but Chicken Man is like, wait, let's let this play out. Let's let this play out. Let's see what it's gonna be. Hudson say he got a duty to the people. Okay, so he gonna go in there anyway. Now, you know, of course, now they gonna run. So they done lost the duffel bag boys, because when McKinley and the duffel bag boys ride out, Hudson is in there trying to check on the white man, and so they supposed to be following them. Anyway, Viv, she goes to the funeral home. Is his name Ulysses? She goes to the funeral home. She got Silky's body in her trunk. She need him to go on and get rid of that. And he gonna do it for $300. Said, damn, $300, that was it? That's all you needed to get rid of a body back in 76. Viv, she also is in there looking, you know, because listen, funeral homes are lucrative. She got an idea. She might want to get involved in the funeral home business. The Duffel Bag Boys, they finally get to Jekel Island. They go to the Dolphin Club specifically, and it said, you know, it's historic. The marquee said Otis Redding, so that was probably their last show, because it's not open anymore. Done shut down due to integration. You know, black folks. Once white folks said you can go and be in their spaces, a lot of us never went back to our own spaces. Anyway. The phone rings in there. It's Emerson. He say he gonna be there soon. Fat Mouth Black over in the corner, still being a bad influence. He's just terrible. He think we should get some. Listen, I ain't had when the last time he had some trim. And the boy gonna lie, talking about it's been a while. Boy, you a virgin. I want to say he probably like 15 or 16. He's under 18. He's not 18. So he's probably like 15, between 15 and 17. He's a child. And it's a grown man influencing him to let's get some strippers, let's get some hoes up in here. Men who think it's some sort of rite of passage for your small child, like between 13 to 17, for them to fuck on 30-year-old women. Both you and that lady are pedophiles. Do you know that? Anyway, he want to get some strippers and some hoes up in the place. So that's what he gonna do. Emerson, he's sounding all suspicious on the line. He say, okay, let me speak to Fat Mouth Black. McKinley like, why you need to be speaking to what's a side conversation? He shouldn't trust it. Emerson, he tells him, you know, listen, he tells him that he has orders. When Fat Mouth Black gets on the phone, he tells him, I got orders. Kill the kid, and I'll handle McKinley. Fat Mouth Black, for once, got a heart, and is like, is that necessary? I guess he done came to like the little boy. Is it really necessary? Listen, it's an order, so you gonna do it or else. He get off the line like nothing happened. Back at the store, Hudson, he trying to get answers out the redneck, and the redneck being difficult and racist, of course. Chicken Man, he ain't gonna have it, you know, so he threatens to expose the moonshine he done found in the back. Now suddenly the man can remember some details he might have overheard. They go on to Jekyll Island. Emerson, he at the bar getting drunk, telling war stories about McKinley to the bartender. This white man gonna walk up to him. You're not welcome here. He gonna take his drink, take his shot, like, oh, my bad, I'm sorry, talking too much again, my bad. And then flip the man on the table, pull his gun out, put it all in his face, like, now what was that? It was real quick. It was real quick. Them white boys ain't know what to do. And they don't want the smoke, okay? Because ain't nobody jump in, you know, in the man's defense. Emerson walk out the door, tooey, spit on the floor and on his way out. I know that's right. Hudson and Chicken, you know, they have words about Hudson being an Uncle Tom. Chicken Man do not respect Hudson. Because Hudson be so concerned about white folk and the white gays and how the white folks what they gonna say, what they gonna do. Please. Hudson claps back, you know, about him not having a house and his wife ain't with him no more. So you ain't got no wife or no house. Them is fighting words. Chicken Man say, pull this car over right now. Hudson like, I went too far. My bad. I ain't. Pull this car over right now. I don't give a damn. You gonna come out here and get this ass whooping. Come out here right now and get your ass whooped. Chicken Man tackles him as soon as Hudson get out the car. They out there tussling and rolling around. Both of their ass look ridiculous on the side of the road. They have a moment of clarity, and Hudson, you know, feels bad about how things turned out for Chicken Man in the past. You know, he did have to arrest him, but he sees the how things went for Chicken Man after that, after being a convicted felon, basically. He's sorry for that. He's sorry for being a part of that. Chicken Man also, you know, realizes that he has been chasing some sort of pipe dream, like he's been trying to be something that he's not. He's been lying to himself and everybody else. So there's that. This car full of ladies pulls up next to them asking for directions to the Shark Club, and they like, oh, the Dolphin Club. Oh, that's up there. That's in Jekyll Island. So, you know, they pull off, and husband is like, you know, that place been closed. And it's 3 women, 3 ladies, 3 of them. Yeah, that's where they going. So they get in the car and they head out there to Jekyll Island. The ladies, they're already at the Dolphin Club. Fat Mouth Black, you know, he in there doing lines, talking about come get some of this sugar. Booger sugar. They offer little homie some, little homie Ray. So we just gonna give kids cocaine too. He's just terrible. Just a terrible influence. And little baby Ray is just stupid. Just blindly following the boy. Because he ain't got no influences, no positive role models in his life. He got McKinley though. But McKinley ain't no positive role model either, because he had them all mixed up in a robbery where he met Fat Mouth Black. So it's really McKinley's fault. Anyway. He pulled Fat Mouth Black to the side, telling him, you know, how excited he is to go on the road with him. You know, Fat Mouth Black, he has orders to kill this child. So he's being, you know, very, it's on a loop in his mind what he's supposed to be doing. And so instead, you know, he going, you know, let's get back to the girls. Let's get out here and get one of these girls. She is too damn old for this boy. But, you know, she went for it too. Girl, you nasty and sick. Because she wasn't his age or none of that. Or maybe she was. I don't know. We didn't get the ages of the women. But them was women. Them was women. All of the boy, all of the duffel bag boy, everybody gets some. Cause McKinley, he was in there with some girl. You know, she think he a hero. She wanna fuck the army hero. They ain't waste no time getting to it. Cause she aggressive. She was real aggressive. She ain't wait. She was there for that. Same with the girl that went on in the other room with what's his face, with Fat Mouth Black. Over there with Baby Ray, little homie, they done. They done. And these folks just not getting, he hearing, you know, everybody's love making. And he's like, were you supposed to sound like them? She's like, oh, you're sweet. You were sweet. He think they're going to have a second date and all of that. He want to take her out. She's like, oh, it's so cute. We won't be doing that. We won't be doing any of that. Anyway, the hoes head out. McKinley outside. He didn't walk them outside. He walks out there by the water. Hudson go corner him out there. You know, he been waiting on him. Frank, he's still in Atlanta. Viv strolls over and sparks up a conversation with him. You know, she talks to him. She thanks him for, you know, what he did, looking out with her, looking out for her as it relates to Slim and all of that. And she's sorry for the robbery, even though she ain't had nothing to do with it. She really down there to talk to him about this funeral home business. You know, like, listen, you should really be washing your money over here in the funeral home business. You could also be using some of these caskets, you know, however you see fit. She said, listen, I got the recipe. Okay, I got the recipe. So now they finna go into business. He's listening, though. He's intrigued. Back over there at Jekel Island, Hudson and Chicken Man, they got McKinley cornered. He's willing to talk if y'all gonna let little homie Baby Ray off. Hudson like, we can't do that because, you know, he about a book kind of Negro. So he ain't doing that. The least I could do is get him some juvenile time, and he'll get out when he's 18. And, you know, he can still have a life. McKinley say, I can dig it. While he's talking to them, first he tells him that he was hired by Emerson or whatever, so he gives him the name. But Emerson is just a middleman because he also is answering to somebody, and he's on his way there now. Oh, and Fat Mouth Black is a walking virus. Now he just went to telling everything. Hudson, he tells him, okay, you're gonna have to get little homie Baby Ray back on your side. We're gonna have to get him on our side. They gonna get Fat Mouth Black, and while they're talking, Emerson pulls up, so you know we scurry. Hudson and Chicken Man run and get in the van, and back in the house, Fat Mouth Black, of course, is warring with this job he's supposed to be doing. You know, he's supposed to be killing the kid that's running on a loop in his head, and he got his gun on him because little homie Baby Ray has his back to him. And just as he's about to shoot him, little homie Baby Ray like turns around and runs, you know, out of the room with haste. He said he had forgot his bag of money. McKinley, he out there to meet Emerson. And so he tries to get him, you know, to tell him who he's taking orders from. You know, like, you've been leaving me out. I'm supposed to be your right-hand man. We done been through way too much. I done saved your life in combat. And you keeping stuff from me? He wants to know, you know. And so finally, he tells him who it is. He tells him that it's Cadillac. And Hudson and Chicken Man, they're listening from inside the van. McKinley is mostly mad, you know, because I done saved your life, like I said, in combat. And you was shutting me out. He don't appreciate it for Fat Mouth Black. And how Fat Mouth Black get to know what's really going on, but you keeping me out the loop. Emerson thinks that he can make it right. You know, all Emerson wants is his money. So, you know, McKinley has it. They're going to go inside. He said, I'm done taking care of your shit. You can come get this money. They in there divvying out the money. Emerson is like, oh, shit, you was right. This ain't enough. We're going to have to got to figure this out. And he started talking in code about people being sacrificed for the greater good. He's playing coy, but McKinley, you know, is asking questions for clarification. And then we move on to Fat Mouth Black, asking him, you know, you took care of them loose ends we was talking about. What loose ends? Is little Baby Ray, homie Baby Ray? Is he a loose end? Am I a loose end? McKinley, he don't trust the situation, so he pulled his gun on Fat Mouth Black. Now they both got their guns on one another, and they, you know, it's a standing. Everybody is getting heated, you know, because they squaring off, and then out of nowhere, stupid ass little homie Baby Ray shoots McKinley in the chest and kills him. And he gonna look over at Fat Mouth Black. I thought he was gonna shoot you. McKinley been what? He been the one looking out for you all these years. And you just meet Fat Mouth Black. And you was ready to shoot McKinley for Fat Mouth Black. Emerson, because McKinley is his dog. He pick up his gun, and shoots little homie Baby Ray between the eyes. Good day, sir. Fat Mouth Black pick up his gun because he feel away now. Because, wait a minute, that's the little homie Baby Ray. And shoots Emerson between the eyes. Just as Fat Mouth Black is about to, bag up everything and try to run, Hudson, comes in there, trying to get him to stop and everything. He ain't waste no time. He done shot at Hudson. Hudson, ducks it, dodges that bullet. And, of course, Fat Mouth Black runs and scurries. And Hudson gives chase. Fat Mouth Black is injured, though, so he done got shot. He runs inside this building. Hudson is on that ass. Fat Mouth, give up the money. That's all we want. Just give up the money or whatever. His ass still running and shooting. Chicken Man jumps out of nowhere and tackles him to the ground. Now, let's go get Cadillac. We see Cadillac making money moves. He got all his boosted items for sale. His mama, who's played by Debbie Allen, she come in there. She say she need him to get it done. I need you to get it done concerning Frank. Big Richie been wanting to give Frank what he had coming. Big Richie is his daddy, her husband. So mama, she's at the head. She's at the head of this. Not Cadillac. These is mama's orders. I said, ain't that something? The story just keeps getting going deeper and deeper. Okay, the rabbit hole. She say she gasses him up. Do it for Richie. Do it for Big Richie. Honor your father. And put that striped head motherfucker where he belongs. In the dirt. Cadillac say, yes, ma'am. I got you, mama. Whoo, I love this show. I really do. I'm so upset that this is one of the ones that we just gonna get one. Anyway. I have been sitting here for an hour. Just doing and just talking, review after review. I had a lot of reviews to catch up on though. And so today is the day. I got stuff to do for my acting class. A whole assignment that I was supposed to do. I gotta get her done. And go grocery shopping. And pick up my kids from school. Oh my God, it's never enough time in the day. It really isn't. It really isn't. Not when you got kids. When you don't have kids, you have a little bit more time because you don't have to allot any time to caring for somebody else. Making sure that they eat and all of that. Making sure they do their homework. Making sure they understand their homework. Making sure that it's not too much tablet time. That is some quiet time and mix and mingled in there so we can get something studious done. Anyway. Y'all ain't asked. Y'all ain't asked me none of that. That's where we end that, and we will be back. We will be back for episode 8. So be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.